Hey peeps. It's your favorite weirdo Lex, and I'm back again with another video. This video, I'm not gonna say it's a rant, but it's just like a food for thought for some certain people to just take certain shit into consideration. Stuff, pardon my language, but basically it's just like a food for thought. Let's call it that. So right, there are a lot of people out there, like, I don't know if they notice it or if they don't, but there's like a lot of people out there that's just, I don't know how to put this, man. Alright, let's put it like this. I'm the type of person where, like, the one thing that can make me, like, never want to be your friend or don't want to deal with you anymore, or like I just want you, like, to be, like, exiled out of my life is being an ungrateful person. Like, I hate ungrateful people to the T. Like, I hate when people don't realize, don't understand, or don't appreciate how much effort or time or whatever it is that, like, you put into them, or, like, you know, if you help them with stuff, or, like, if you're sacrificing, you know. And it's like, I don't know if, like, the people don't notice what's going on. Well, they won't ever notice unless you tell them. But for me, it's just like, damn, like, why do I have to tell you everything I do or say, or what happens with me, or have to explain to you in details, you know, all that I sacrifice, or the foot that I put forward for you, or whatever it is, you know, when, like, majority or some of the stuff that you already see. So if you see that I do so much in your face, you can't even imagine how much I'm doing, you know, when you're not around, or when you don't, or what you're not seeing. You just see that you're getting what you want, or you're being told what you want to hear, or something is just happening for you, you know. And, like, this is something, like, very personal to me. Not only personal, but it's like, it goes for, like, anyone, friends, family, relationship, boyfriend, husband, whatever. Like, I just feel like, damn, like, why sit here and continue to bother with a person, or to bother trying to keep doing for an individual, or keep helping, or keep sacrificing, when at the end of the day the person is gonna, they're going to, pardon my language, like, shit on you. Like, they're going to feel like it's not enough, like it's never enough. Like that shit bugs the shit out of me, yo. Like I've had friends in my life, and, like, that were like that, and I got rid of them. Like, it was just like, I'm like, you know what, person like you I cannot deal with. And then, like, you're ungrateful, and then you're selfish. Like, I can't keep scratching somebody's back who's not even gonna attempt to scratch mine's back. Like, who's just gonna let my back keep itching, you know. And, like, my relationships, I'm not gonna say that I've ever had to deal with that in my relationship, because with my ex, Charmander, if you guys watch my other videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But with my ex, Charmander, like, I've never had to deal with that. Like, with the slightest things, like any little thing, like, I can go to the store and buy him a bubble gum for 50 cents, and this nigga will be like, he'll get excited. And, like, he was so appreciative about every little thing. So I don't know if it's because I'm used to that in my old relationship, that I expect to have the same appreciation in the relationship I am now. Don't get me wrong, not saying that T doesn't appreciate me, or that I don't feel appreciated, but I feel like, how can I put this? Hold on, let me at least get this out of the way. Like, I'm not looking for credit for anything that I do. Like, I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, I brought you cookies, tell me thank you, or I got you this, so you need to get me that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm the type of person that do things out of my heart. But as long as I see that I put a smile on your face, and you're actually grateful for what I've done, then, like, you know, I don't mind to, you know, break my back for you, you get me? But, like, when it's like I'm doing, and you're looking at me and you're still telling me that I'm not doing shit, or that I've done nothing for you, or that you know, stuff like that, then it's like, yo, what's the point of me doing anything? Like, if you're gonna make it seem like it's some type of fairy godparent, or, you know, some type of genie in a bottle that are granting your wishes, like, why? So I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna be like, okay. It's not like I'm gonna tell you, hey, look, you know, I'm no longer doing stuff with you, whatever. I'm just gonna back up and stop doing shit. And then eventually you're gonna start to realize, yo, why you not doing it? Why not doing that? I'm like, oh, remember? Like, I'm like, oh, like, I wasn't doing it before, so, like you said, so why should I start doing it now? That's just all I'm gonna tell you. So, let me see this. Oh, he can't eat this till he starts walking. I can't wait till Mekhi starts walking. Sorry guys. I'm looking at diapers for Mekhi. Give me a sec. Alright, so I have 2 boxes of diapers and a box of wipes. And it's no way I'm gonna be carrying my camera and carrying the box at the same time. I refuse to break this camera. Even though I know it's coming soon because I'm such a klutz, so sooner or later I'm gonna drop it and it's gonna crack. But let's not make that, let's make that later. Not soon, later. Ooh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is on buy one, get one free. And I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, y'all. Alright guys, so I'm getting some breakfast while I'm at it. I got a quarter rotisserie chicken with double mac and cheese and a roll. Yeah, I know y'all, it's probably too early. Well, y'all probably don't even know what time it is, but it is like 10 o'clock in the morning. And us Haitians, I don't know if it's all Caribbeans, but I know for sure for Haitians, they like to eat heavy in the morning. And I like to eat heavy in the morning. Plus, if they're trying to put on some games. So why not? But, like I was saying, like, if you don't know, like, the effort that I put in or the sacrifices that I made or whatever, don't tell me that I didn't, you know, make it, or I didn't put in the sacrifice, or I didn't, you know, like, don't, how about you ask me how first? Well, some people do ask how, but then they still don't think anything you say is good, and then, like, they rather point out the bad in what you do than to, like, you know, give you props for the good that you've done. Like, come on. Like, and that shit really pisses me off. Like, it really makes me want to turn back into that double mac and cheese space. But, like, sorry guys, my camera died, but, like, it makes me want to turn back into that, like, cold hard, pardon my French, bitch that I was after I broke up with my ex. Like, my ex destroyed me in ways that you guys couldn't even imagine. But that's a whole nother story time. But, like, it makes me want to be that person, and it's like, damn. And, like, when I do start to act a little bit, then, you know, Thomas starts getting angry, and that's when he wants to communicate. And then my friends and family, they start to get all upset and talk about how selfish I am, and that's when they feel like communicating. And it's like, yo, I don't want to talk to you anymore. And honestly, it's like, I'm just getting fed up with the whole thing. I'm getting tired of people. I'm getting tired of people using me. I'm getting tired of people acting the way that they act and expecting me to always be the good guy and just be like, oh, it's okay. Okay, I forgive you, or okay, let's just look past this and move on. Like, I'm tired. And, like, I think some people are starting to notice that. Like, they're really starting to notice, okay, like, Alex is acting a certain way. She's getting fed up. Like, yeah, I am, because, like, I'm telling you, if y'all understood to the T how much I hate ungrateful people, I hate, like, you guys just don't understand. Like, it bothers me. And the type of person that I am is, like, I'm a very giving soul. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'll give without even you having to ask. Like, I'm just so nice. And Thomas used to always tell me, like, your niceness is gonna kill you. Like, you can't expect everybody to be nice to you just because you're being nice. And you can't expect to get the same reaction just because you're giving people a certain type of action. And I'm like, I hear you, but I'm like, damn, like, I'm pretty sure we're all human. Like, shit, don't you got some type of conscience? Like, and that shit really pisses me off. And I'm like, bro, like, now I'm just gonna go back to not caring. Like, being that person who don't give a damn. And I'm not telling anybody out there to do that. Don't do that. Like, if you find a loving circle of people who are doing the best that they can, then at least, you know, try with them. Because with me, like, there's some people, like, I can see the effort. Like, I could be like, okay, they're trying, they're really trying. But then there's people that say they're trying, and it's like, yo, how the fuck are you trying? What are you doing to try? Like, I don't see any damn effort. Like, you just don't see it. And it's like, bro, like, we're just better off if we just don't communicate. Like, I really wish that you guys could like feel me, like really feel me, like. But I'm not gonna keep ranting, guys. I'm not gonna keep going on. It is what it is. I just know that a change is gonna come soon, guys. Like I said, my favorite psalm, 30 verse 5. Pain lasts for a moment, but joy always come in the morning. I'm gonna leave it on that note. Until next time, like, comment, and subscribe below. Tell a friend so they can tell a friend so they can tell another friend. So they can come back and watch me. And even if they don't want to watch me, oh well, I really don't care. I'm happy for the subscribers that I do have now. But until next time, peeps.